Protocol with Nicky Romero.
Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Nicky Romero and welcome to this pretty new episode of Protocol Radio with this week some special music. I'm really happy that I can finally announce the release date of my track together with Anouk, Feet on the Ground. That later on. This week we have other tracks, fresh tracks by Michael White and Maik, Ibane. And we're starting off with the guys from UK. I'm a huge fan since Ready For Your Love. I'm talking about Gorgon City featuring Laura Welsh here for you in the Bingo Players remix.
stars burning the sky, shining like neon diamonds. Riding the tide, catching the light, hitting a new horizon. Are you the one and only one? Are you that place behind the sun? Hovering high, we're up above. Baby, here's one for love. Riding the blue, facing the deep, soaring like silver arrows, seizing the night, dimming the bright, swimming in champagne shadows. Are you the one and only one? Are you that place behind the sun? Hovering high, we're up above. Baby, here's one for love. This is for you and only you. This is beyond our field of view. Shimmering bright, we're up above. Baby, here's one for love.
You just heard Blinders with Riffter. And before that, you were listening to Tom Fall featuring Yoshi, Breen, One for Love in the Tom Fall Remode. It's time for the top 3 selection. I'm trying to collect some songs every week that I find working the best in the clubs, or maybe that sound the fattest in the studio. And this week on 3 we have the one and only Rehab, a very good friend of mine from Holland. His real name is Fadil El Ghul, and he's been in the scene for about 6 to 7 years. Started off producing together with Hartwell back in the past, and now he has his own solo career, doing really, really well. I'm proud to have it on the show. His brand new song on 3, Rehab, Samurai in a Tiësto remix.
Protocol Radio, weekly top 3.
Listen up, yeah. Yo. And baby, if you're willing to wait a bit longer, 'cause every time we hang, it's getting stronger. Walking the wild for another day. Please, now wait a little while till my aches away. Now can you do that for me? It's been a few weeks, but it still hurts like forever. And there is only one way for us to be together. Now give me some time to ease my soul. Yeah. And baby, after that, let the good times roll. I almost ain't got no more tears to fall down. I gotta be right this time and get my feet on the ground. I almost ain't got no more tears to fall down. I gotta be right this time and get my feet on the ground.
This is a world premiere on Protocol Radio.
Baby, if you're willing to wait a bit longer, 'cause every time we hang, it's getting stronger. Baby, let me be who I wanna be. Oh, so I can fall to your feet. I can do that for you. I almost ain't got no more tears to fall down. I gotta be right this time and get my feet on the ground. I almost ain't got no more tears to fall down. I gotta be right this time and get my feet on the ground. Yeah. I almost ain't got no more tears to fall down. I gotta be right this time and get my feet on the ground. I almost ain't got no more tears to fall down. I gotta be right this time. Gotta be right this time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey. Do you feel me, baby? Do you feel me, baby? I gotta be right this time. Gotta be right this time.
This is a Protocol Radio exclusive.
This was our number one. It's kind of funny. It's my own song, Nicky Romero and Anouk, the full version of Feet on the Ground, as premiered on Ultra. The release date is going to be the 9th of June. It's been a while, and it's also very exciting for me to have a brand new release out. So write it down in your calendar. On number 2, we have the one and only Tiesto, Wasted in Rehab's remix.
Big love to the bass. Big love to the bass.
Welcome back to the second half of Protocol Radio. You just heard Plissken with Space Funk, and before that you were listening to Duckfront versus the Pandaboyz. It's Payday. And we're started off the second half hour with Italian talent. It's not one, it's not two, it's not even three, but it's four guys together talking about Daddy's Groove, and they were collaborating with Nari and Milani. So if you count that up, it's gonna be 6 people working on this song. So I thought it's a pretty big tune. Big love to the bass. Shout out to the Italian boys. It's time for some fresh music this week. We have some talented guys, and their names are Michael White and Maik Ibane. They just made a brand new song. Thank you for sending it. If you want to send your song, send me an info. Send me your song, maybe at demo@protocolrecordings.com, or go to the website or the Facebook. It's facebook.com/protocolrecordings, or find them on Twitter, twitter.com/protocolrec, REC. And just send your demo, and maybe you are going to be the next one. You're going to listen to Michael White and Maik Ibane, Trapped in a Cave on Protocol Radio.
Protocol Radio. Fresh track of the week. Nothing but brand new tracks. Brand new tracks. Protocol Radio.
place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun. Skrillex ablaze the fire, make it fun then. We mash up the place, turn up the bass and make some sound, boy run. And we will end your week just like a Sunday.
Cause I'm in beast mode, give me those beats, I eat those. All day I don't sleep, no, I don't even know what I got sheets for. Them pillowcases and bed frames, I'll take that, don't need those. So high, I don't get high, I don't even know what I got weed for. People, I'm in beast mode, what you think I got these D's for? Why do I rep that east side, and why do they all call me B.O.? But see, I do this B-folk, anybody fed my ego. Back in the hood and these shows, so we take the hood wherever we go. And please know, I am as loyalty is when it's came. Dedicated, determined, dependable, yes, I committed myself to the game. Don't be letting them tell you them lies, we make the industry real when it's fake. So stay meditating, so your head is facing into the direction that you aim, bitch.
Your weekly dose of fresh music. Protocol Radio with Nicky Romero.
This was Chocolate Puma. And those guys have been around for a while. They made a lot of songs in the past, and maybe they're known for this hit. You might know it. Maybe you should just Google it. The Good Man, Give It Up, because that's the same guys who produced that song, and they made a new version in 2011. It's called the Chocolate Puma 2011 edit, and they've been around for at least 20 years, and I'm really happy to have them back on the show. Just wrapping up their last release, Step Back, which was huge, and I'm really happy to have their new song here, Chocolate Puma, Rubberband, Lazer, and before that you were listening to Poppingmelons with a brand new song, Disconnected. This brings us to the end of this show. I'm gonna prepare myself for Mysteryland. I'm gonna have my own protocol stage, and I'm playing the main stage. Super excited. It's gonna be the first time here in New York, so if you're around, come visit us and have a drink with us. And it's gonna be the first time we have this huge stage on a big festival in the States. Super proud of the protocol team. Shout out to Hat Team and to the protocol crew, Sander, Thomas. Of course, we have Rick, Remco, Renee, everybody who's involved in this process. Thank you so much for supporting me from day one. And this brings us to the end of this episode of Protocol Radio. If you want to know what we've played on the show, go to the website protocolradio.com. And we're going to be back the same time, the same place next week. My name is Nicky Romero. Ciao.
Tune in, same time, same place next week when Nicky Romero returns to your airwaves with another episode of Protocol.